Hello, friends. It is your favorite Scrum Master here in Bingham. And if I'm not your favorite Scrum Master yet, don't worry about it because by the time I'm done with this, you're going to love me. Today's conversation is to focus on essentially your product owner taking over your meeting. Yeah, I said it. Your product owner taking over your meetings. Scrum Master, how can we help with that? Let me explain. Here's the situation. Every time during daily stand-up, the product owner also wants to have an input in what he or she has been doing throughout the sprint. Great. But it just seems like every time a team member speaks, he asks a question, and that question derails to multiple other conversations that happen, and everybody else is just waiting, haven't gotten a chance to share the progress they've been making throughout the sprint. What do we do? I would say, have you had a conversation with the team members? How do they feel about it? Has this come up in retro? Has this been discussed? Let's say that the team members are shy. They don't want to talk about it in retro because they feel as though they will be putting the product owner on the spot. Great. Scrum Master, have you brought it up to the product owner and the impact that it has on the team? Okay. So here's my approach. When a product owner speaks or take over daily Scrum, for example, right? I think then Scrum Masters were in a really good position to help with that, to support the team, to ensure that everybody's time is not wasted. Not that what is being shared is the wasteful information, but there's time and place for everything. And you, as the Scrum Master, you need to have developed the executive presence and be confident in your role in actually saying, thank you for sharing. I just want to understand, can we have this conversation offline? Can we put this in the parking lot? Is this something that can wait, right? And you, as the Scrum Master as well, you can start your meeting. When you see this, you can start the event, setting the pace. Hey team, we're here to share progress of what's been happening. If you have any additional questions pertaining to what somebody's sharing, please let's put that down. I'll write it down myself to remind you to bring it up for in the parking lot session, just so we can be mindful of time. Okay. Yes, I do understand that there are things that might be present that needs to be discussed right away. But also remember that we have 10 other people that has to go after you. All right. So now you have set the stage. You have set expectation. So you're allowing the team members and the product owner to be able to hold themselves accountable, because now it gives you a better opportunity for you to say something when it does arise throughout the meeting, right? Let's say John is sharing, John is done speaking, and then the product owner go ahead and ask a question. Before John even speaks, I would say, that's a great question. Can we put this in the parking lot? I've noted it here. Okay. So Scrum Masters, we need to learn to set boundaries. And we also need to have this conversation with the product owner to help them understand how this impacts the team. With the product owner that's always speaking, sometimes can quiet down the team, right? Where the team feel as though whatever they say really doesn't matter. But we need to help them to allowing the team to speak up for what it is that they need to say. And so they don't feel as though they can also take lead, right? And helping them to say, we're here to help our team grow. And one of the ways we can do that is allowing them to take lead, right? You can ask the question, that's completely fine. Or maybe something you can do as Scrum Master is that before you get to your daily stand-up, you can have a parking lot, like I do it. I have a OneNote where I send it to them and say, hey, today is what, 10:20. If you have parking lot for daily Scrum today, go ahead and put it there. So by the time we come to the meeting, we already have information as far as like what we're going to be discussing after our stand-up, right? So you kind of set you guys up for success, and you're not stepping on each other's toes, and everybody's aligned on what is expected of them in that time you guys have together, right? So I just wanted to share this information so that you can be able to make informed decision on how you go about, dealing with your personal situation, of course, and also being and feeling comfortable in your role. Okay? Thank you for your time. Bye. See you then.